Hey y'all, welcome to On the Outdoors. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new Ridgetec Lookout 4G LTE Cellular Trail Camera. This camera here is AT&T. It retails for $369, and by the end of the video today I'm going to be giving y'all a discount code for the On the Outdoors customers and fans and followers. So a quick unboxing of what it comes with. Now I've had this camera for about a week and a half to 2 weeks and done some testing with it, and it has really impressed me. So of course you get the camera, the antenna, a little washer for your antenna there. When we open this camera up, it's got your 2.5 inch display screen. It comes with a SIM card already installed in it. And me personally, I run lithium batteries in all of my devices. You will need a SD card for it, which that's pretty standard. It comes with the buckle or the strap for the tree, which actually has a buckle on it. I found that pretty interesting and a little bit different. I really like that feature, that it's much easier for me to reach around the tree and just buckle it and cinch it tight than it is to fight reaching around the tree and pulling it and the camera sliding up and down and all that. And it comes with the USB adapter. I also purchased the external battery cable separately because I run an external battery on all of my cellular trail cameras just because they are over 2 hours from my house. So if I'm not able to get down there to change out batteries or whatever, I've got the external battery there on it. I also purchased the security box for it. That's basically just to keep honest people honest, in my opinion. But it does help with that, and it adds just a little bit of extra comfort in my heart, I guess, for it. Being sitting out there in the woods after you spend $350 plus on something, just to be sitting out in the woods. So let's get into some of the key features and settings and setup and all that good stuff with this camera. Alright, first up is the setup of this camera and getting it going. It is extremely easy. I'm talking about it is written out in the instructions that comes with it, click by click, exactly what you're supposed to do. It only took me 12 minutes from the time that I got on their website to start receiving photos on my phone. And that in itself, in my opinion, is absolutely unheard of. The billing and everything is done through Ridgetec, so you never have to deal with Verizon or AT&T. And speaking of Verizon, they're working on releasing a Verizon model of this that should be out later this year. But either way, you don't have to deal with an outside company. So with other cameras, I've literally spent 2 to 3 hours on the phone, basically with Verizon, trying to explain to them what a trail camera is. With Ridgetec, you don't have to do any of that. You're dealing with Ridgetec, and that is it. So it makes everything a lot simpler, a lot smoother process, and their instructions here, again, it's just click by click. You could not get any simpler than the way they have their things set up and getting it up and going. Alright, let's get into the billing of the camera. You deal directly with Ridgetec, so you don't have to go through Verizon or AT&T. Everything is done through Ridgetec and through the portal on Ridgetec. They offer a points-based system, which is a little bit different than some of the other cameras, and in my opinion it works out better. So basically for $8.95 a month you get 2,500 points. For $12.95 a month you get 5,000 points. And each low quality photo that you download is 1 point. So essentially for a month, for $8.95 you're getting 2,500 photos. Or for $12.95 you're getting 5,000 photos. Now if you want a 12 megapixel picture, every single time it's going to cost you, say, 10 points. But what I do is I get the low quality photo, and then I just request a high quality photo if I'm wanting to look at, say, the points on a buck. If I can't quite make them out in a low quality photo, I'll just request a download for the high quality photo. So There's no sense in downloading high quality photos every time and paying the extra when you can just get the low quality photos for one point and then decide on which ones you want to download in high quality, or even if you do. Another feature of it is it runs video in full 1080p with audio. It has the option for 1080p or 720p. And the really cool thing about the video, instead of it sending you the entire video and charging you for that and using up your points on every video it takes, it sends you the first frame of the video. So you can decide if you want to download that video. For example, if you see in the first frame that there's raccoons in it, well, you don't want to watch a video of raccoons playing. But if you see a big buck in there, you might want to download that video, and then you just go in and download it. So it really gives you the flexibility to pay for what you get, and you're getting what you pay for. There is no overages, there's no hidden fees, so you're not paying Verizon $15 a month and then paying $3 a month for a portal use. There's no hidden fees whatsoever. It's all based off of the points system. So if you only want to use it for 1 month, just pay for 1 month. If you want to use it for 3 months, pay for the 3 months at a time. You get a little bit of a price break by paying for 3 months at a time anyway. So you don't have a 12-month contract or any of that stuff. You use it when you want it, when you need it, and that's it. Let's talk about the mobile app. The mobile app, for one, it's very simple to use. Everything is laid out perfectly for you. This camera is almost dummy proof. It's set up to where you can send it setting changes after setting changes after setting changes. It doesn't freeze up. I have another camera, cellular camera, that if I send it more than 2 setting changes back to back, I have to drive 2 hours, turn it off, turn it back on manually. This camera, I intentionally tried to get it to freeze up, and I could not do it. I asked for high quality video, low quality photos, high quality photos, low quality video, change the delay time. I tried everything I could to get this camera to freeze up, and I could not do it. It ran through all the setting changes perfectly. Everything that you could possibly want to do, you can do in your mobile app. It's got to where you can schedule events, to where it comes on or it takes photos whenever you want, and then say after an hour it will upload those photos at one time. That way you don't have a delay in uploading time. For example, you can set it to take a photo every 0 seconds when it detects motion, and you don't have to wait on it to upload. It'll literally take a photo every 0 seconds when it detects motion, and then at the end of, say, an hour, it'll come on and upload up to the first 50 photos. And you can set that to 1 hour, 2 hours, or 4 hours. It's got a heartbeat interval to where you can set it to 4 hours or 12 hours or anything you want, to where it comes on and asks if there's any new setting downloads. I have mine personally set every 12 hours to where it just comes on, it gives me a status report, it lets me know how much space I have left on my SD card, what the battery life is, what the signal strength is. It lets you know everything, and it is simple, very, very simple to use. Another feature that I really like about the mobile app is in the photos, you can actually select all of them and delete them all at one time from the app. Others, I have another app on my phone that you have to select the photo individually to delete it. It's aggravating as all get out. Also, the photos delete automatically after 90 days. And you can download them to your phone at any time you want to if you didn't want them deleted. So that saves you from having 4,000 or 5,000 photos after a few months in your mobile app, which I have right now in the other camera's mobile app. I've got thousands in there, and I'm not going to spend the time going through and selecting them one by one because it doesn't have a select all feature. So all that combined, it is a great mobile app, and like I said, it's easy to use. It's basically dummy proof, and it gives you all the settings, all the information that you would ever need, all the control that you would ever need to do anything that you would want to, whether you are using this camera for security or hunting or anything else. Alright, well, as you can see, I could go on hours talking about this camera. In my opinion, it is one of the best on the market, and that is without a doubt. It functions properly. I've tried to mess it up. Everything on it works properly. Everything is easy to set up, and again, one of the best features about it is the setup. It only taking 12 minutes for me to be able to start getting photos to my phone. Again, it's just incredible. That's unheard of. You know, I didn't have to spend time with Verizon. I didn't have to spend time with anybody else. I spent time on Twark. I spent 12 minutes on Ridgetec's website and downloading the mobile app. And that was it. It was done. So that, in my opinion, is a strong benefit to this camera. The setup time is so simple, so easy. Just everything about it is just simple and easy. And if you have any questions, you can always just call customer support. I didn't need to. The instructions were step by step, as simple as they come. I just don't see how anyone could make a cellular camera any more simple than this one is. So now we'll get into, I'll show y'all some of the photos and videos that came from this camera. And for the ones that are interested in purchasing a camera for the On the Outdoors fans and followers, we really appreciate y'all. And Ridgetec has been gracious enough to offer a 5% discount for the month of March of 2019. And that code is OTOMAR. And that's just in On the Outdoors March. Again, the code is OTOMAR. And if you punch that in, that'll get you a 5% discount for being a fan and a follower of On the Outdoors. So let's get into some of these photos and videos and watch. On a couple of the hog videos at night, you will actually see a flash from another camera. So that tells you the trigger speed of this camera. The trigger speed is phenomenal on this camera. It is extremely fast, so you get a lot less photos with nothing in them. And you can see that because I've got this camera and another cellular camera sitting in the exact same tree, and you can see the flash from the other one taking a photo in some of these videos that I'm just going to show you here. So let's get into those photos and videos. Well, as y'all can see, that was some pretty cool videos that we were able to capture using the Ridgetec Lookout. And if y'all would, I would appreciate it if you'd like, this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and go over to Ridgetec's YouTube channel and Facebook and check them out, and that way you can see a lot more about this camera. And if you have any questions, just please leave them in the comments. I'll be glad to answer them the best that I can. And check out our Facebook page at On the Outdoors, and you'll be able to get to see some of the hunts coming up and how we're using this Ridgetec camera to track our hogs when they're coming in, and our deer, and use it as a second point of view on some of our videos. And also check out the Ridgetec's Facebook page. That way you can see all the photos and videos from around the world. So I certainly appreciate y'all watching. Again, thank you. And until next time, y'all have a good one.